I'm with Jim Green here in his shop. Jim, if you could please show what work you're doing here with your custom items.
Well, something else I do in addition to building guns and building archery supplies, I also make custom knives and do leather carving. Both of these knives right here have handles made out of Maine moose antler.
Nice.
And the blades are pattern welded Damascus. They're made with 15N20 nickel steel and 1095 carbon steel. They're forged into a billet and they're folded at least 5 times. And some of my leather carving, this is an oak leaf and acorn pattern. I wrap them all the way around. And I'll get you some better pictures of these a little close up. These are just 2 of them with moose antler. And this one is red mahogany, but it's fully carved all the way around as well. I also have legally harvested walrus ivory. I've got mastodon ivory. I've got various exotic hardwoods, deer antler, Himalayan goat horn, and buffalo.
My goodness.
So I make my own knives too. Speaking of leather work, this is my particular hunting revolver here. It's a 1847 Huberty Replica Colt Walker, and I carved and made my own cross-draw holster for it.
That's nice.
Because they're such big honking pistols.
What kind of leather is it?
I use nothing but veg tan leather, vegetable tan leather. Chromium tan leather has a tendency to make things rust, so I use all veg tan leather, do all my own tooling, and make my own patterns.
Nice.
And moving right along, let's see. You wanted me to include the wooden bowls?
Why not?
Something that I do on the side just for the heck of it. It's kind of a hobby, as if I don't have enough to keep me busy now. Believe it or not, this bowl I made on my wood lathe over there, and this is actually Russian spalted red elm. And spalt, what that is a type of fungus that grows in the wood that makes all these really wild swirl patterns.
Very interesting.
And my wife decided she wanted some wooden bowls, and we didn't like the price or the looks of some of them, so she put me up to making her a couple.
And that's American, or is it imported from Russia?
This is actually imported from Russia, believe it or not.
Interesting. That's
Yeah, I found a place on the website there on the internet that you could buy stuff like this. Apparently there's somebody who imports this into their wood shop. So when I ordered this, I ordered it from an American company, but they import a lot of this wood.
It's amazing. And then you also, with your shop work, you can work on percussion revolvers and put the higher front sights on the Colts.
Yeah, this is something that's one of Kaido's ideas, and I'm going to actually adapt this to my Colt Walker. When I pig hunt, I have to actually aim a little bit low because of how minuscule the front sights are. But an idea that came from Kaido was for me to machine a dovetail in the front and put a Remington-style high front sight and open up the rear V-notch in the back so you have a better sight picture. And so what I've been doing is some of these notches, after I knock the brass sight out, are a little bit long. So once I cut the dovetail and fit this front sight, I take and fill the excess amount of notch with TIG weld in the front, and then file it, shape it, and polish it, and reblue it.
It's outstanding. So we know now if any customers out there, any serious hunters, want to have an accurate Colt-style percussion revolver, that in addition to Dykes Reber, who right now unfortunately is recovering from a serious injury, that you would offer this type of service available too. Very good.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much of my shop you can see. It's a little bit of a mess right now. It always is, but I've got a 1-ton knee mill. I've got a large lathe. I've got a heat treating furnace. Actually, I have 2 metal lathes. I've got 4 different kinds of welders and a plasma cutter. I have oxyacetylene, TIG, arc, MIG,